Each time we sit down and talk about a new album, it seems like you personally have taken another leap forward in a growth and discovered something about yourself and discovered something about life. Is that what music has done for you?
Yeah, I think, you hear people say, music is the therapy, and I think it's always been that way for me. I think in the last couple of years I've, learned to maybe not take myself so serious and to just stick to closing my eyes and singing as well as I possibly can.
And a lot of the reason you got to this point and are able to feel a little bit more on stable ground, you give the credit directly to your wife.
Yeah, she's all right, She's a keeper. She's been there through some good times and through a lot of bad times. And, there's definitely been some moments where, if she wasn't so wonderful, she could have, and I wouldn't have blamed her, packed up and headed elsewhere. But she reminds me all the time, it's for better or for worse. And, it is totally cliche that, it's so much sweeter when, after you've taken a while to get there, but it's definitely the case. Whatever she's got.
You've actually write some songs about her directly, and it's not I'm sorry or we're going to get through this, it's we got through it.
I always say this, one of the more awkward conversations you can have with your wife, especially one of 4 years, is when you're riding in the car and you're playing a song that you've written or recorded and she goes, "Who's that song about?" So I figured it was probably about time that I start recording some more positive love songs, and I did write, several songs, and I think that it's been fun to go out on the road and play these songs live, especially for the fans that have been with us from the very beginning and kind of see their faces when they hear the new project and they kind of realize that this is a new direction and a new me.
Brand New Day, I'm a Fire, examples of that kind of hope. And then When They're Gone, my God, that collaboration with Little Big Town, definitely one of the highlights of this record.
I remember being out on the road with them and sitting in the crowd one night, and it just occurred to me that song could be next. It could be a Little Big Town song, and so that's what it became. When they put that 4-part harmony, from top to bottom on it, I joke, but I'm serious. It became a Little Big Town song that David Nell just happens to sing a little bit on. Some things are meant to last forever, but they don't mean you forget them when they're gone. So come on.
It's nice of you to pay tribute to old Glenn too on this record too, you and Leanne Womack.
Yeah, that was something that I think that has been a little bit of a mission for me over the last few years. Is I feel like for whatever reason he's one of the more underrated artists in country music history, and so I think selfishly this was kind of my small attempt to try to bring him back to the forefront. And I knew that if we could figure out a way to no pun intended, nail the song, that Leanne, being such a country music historian, would hopefully agree to be a part of it. And so it almost became a mission to just try to do the song justice, just from the standpoint of Leanne being a part of it. I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21 when I left Galveston. With the first 2 records, you got on the road, and those are the songs you have to play. And you can see people start to go to the bathroom, but you really don't have anything in your pocket to change that. It was really up to us to find some songs that we felt like would kind of, amp things up a little bit, and I definitely feel like we have. It's amazing how, just 3 or 4 of those can really change a show from one thing to another. This is an exciting record. It was a load of fun to make, and it's been a load of fun to play live, and we've been trying to hold a few of the new ones back until the record comes out, and I feel like that it'll just make our show even that much better once we can kind of play some more of the record. We want to kind of have some surprises for some people.